Hey friends, what's up? It's Abby, and today we're going to be making 3 vegetarian breakfasts. So the first one is just this eggs and fancy toast. Everyone's been making avocado toast. I wanted to do my own thing, so shout out to my roommate Abby for providing this mozz and these fresh tomatoes from her garden. This is one of my favorite ways to make toast if you have a little bit of extra time. Just some butter, garlic powder, and some farmer's market bread right on the pan. Flippity flip, and then layer your mozz and tomato, pop it in the oven or in the microwave, pick some fresh basil or grab some basil and layer it on the top. For the eggs, I'm just cracking a couple and I'm scrambling it in this cup. I always use butter instead of oil. I just feel like it cooks a little better. And then my whole process is to pour it in, put in some spinach and parm, and then I throw all the eggs to one side. Not throw. I use the, what is that called? Spatula to put it to one side, and then I do the other and kind of fold it over to another. And if you like it runny, then you can just keep it like that with a little bit of runniness on the inside, but I cook mine all the way through. And then I did put some pepper and salt on the inside, and you could also put a little bit after you're done and add a little bit of that extra Parmesan. Next, we have breakfast tacos. So this one's a little bit more, I wouldn't say complicated, but if you meal prep, it's great because you can just throw it all together in the morning. You're gonna need a cup of quinoa or rice. I just had rice on hand, so I used that. And then 1 cup of cheddar cheese and some salt and pepper. And then here's some broccoli, but we're not gonna add that in quite yet. First, we're going to cook the rice and the cheese. It gets a little sticky, but you just keep stirring it so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. And then go ahead and add in your broccoli. For the inside, I just have that filling, and then I add some black beans and corn for a little bit of protein. And again, just those fresh tomatoes with some parm and spinach. And if you don't have taco shells, I did home make those, so I'll throw that in the recipe as well. They're pretty easy to make. Lastly, banana pancakes. I live for these. If you are guilty of buying extra bananas than you need, like me, then it's a great thing to use them for. Here, I'm trying to show you how to crack an egg with one hand. You crack and kind of lift open with your pointer finger and your thumb. Hopefully that helped. If not, I'll try to find a Google article or something, but otherwise, just keep practicing. And how I cut my bananas, I just open it and kind of use the second half of the peel as its own cutting board. I didn't really need that cutting board in the picture, so I don't know. It was just nice to have a white background. You're gonna mash up 2 whole bananas, and then you'll add a cup of flour. I use half whole wheat and half white. You'll have a tablespoon of white sugar, 2 teaspoons baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon or so of salt. And then I just go ahead and take a spoon and make a little bowl out of it after I whisk it. You'll add in 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, your egg, a cup of milk or soy milk, and your mashed bananas. Alright, go ahead and heat up your griddle, and if you have a non-stick pan, you might not need to butter it. I normally initially butter it for the first pancake, and then you just leave it on there until there's some bubbles forming around the bottom and flip it. I don't really have a secret to this. You can see I made a little accident over there, but those are the finished products. On my pancakes, I'm just putting some peanut butter, some granola, some blueberries. I buy frozen blueberries and pop them in the microwave. And I had some heavy cream, so I made some homemade whipped cream, and then just sprinkle a little bit of honey on top for a sweetener, or if you have maple syrup, that would work great as well. And there you have it. Those are the 3 vegetarian breakfasts. If you guys liked, please make sure to thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye!